Hey there, it's Jacqueline Bear. I'm really excited because it is winter time. It is January of 2025 and the holidays have all gone past. And something I like to do in January, because it can be a slower month for a lot of people, you're refreshing, resetting, just, getting ready for the new year. And something I like to do is refresh my cozy corner. So whenever new seasons come, I like adding special little elements to it to make it feel, I don't know, just a little more festive. And the winter solstice has already passed. We're already well into January, and Happy New Year, by the way. And I got some cozy lights that I'm going to put up around. I'm going to clean this mess because this mess, I have been very busy over the holidays. I did my Salka art sling drop, so I've been sewing, I've been packaging things, and so this corner got a little messy over the past month or so. So it's just in time to clean this mess up. So I wanted to share my winter studio refresh ideas to help get you inspired to create just a nice cozy welcoming atmosphere for your little cozy corner. So I will have linked below my winter studio ideas free PDF, so you can go download that. We're going to be covering a lot of it in this video, but sometimes it's nice to have a little digital guide with it as well. So the main thing that I like to do and I talk about in this little guide is the cozy lighting. So in the wintertime it gets darker, earlier in the day. So ways that I like to make it still feel cozy and warm and inviting is through fairy lights. So I got these fairy lights, so I'm going to be putting these up on my studio. I don't know how quite yet, but I think it's going to be really, really cozy and warm and inviting. That's kind of the feeling I'm going for into the new year. I also like to use lamps. I like to use candles, and those ways it can just be not the, overhead artificial lights. I try to get as much natural light in, even in the wintertime, so I like to wake up earlier so that I can draw and paint with having the nice natural light. But when the sun's setting by 5 p.m., I still want to create in the evenings. So those are just some ways that I like to create a nice ambiance. Speaking of ambiance, other ways I like to incorporate that is through cozy music, like a playlist that you might create, or you can find it on YouTube, some fun ambiance, and they'll have really pretty visuals. So I have a few linked in that free digital download, so you can check that out as well. And I like to play cozy movies, especially if I'm out in my living room. I like to play cozy movies like Harry Potter or something to just feel extra cozy as I'm creating. I especially during the holidays liked making a simmer pot, but I'm still doing it even into January. It fills my home with really warm, inviting scents, and it's just really quite lovely to have a nice simmer pot going. You can make a nice cozy drink and just create a space that feels safe and warm and inviting, and you're going to hear me say that a lot because I think that is really important in the wintertime to try to keep those winter blues away. I also have a wonderful list of artist day ideas, so if you're taking yourself out or staying inside for a wonderful artist date just for yourself, I do have a list of those as well in that digital download. Okay, so enough chatting about how cozy I'm going to make this corner, and let's actually make this corner nice and cozy. So first, we're going to clean this mess up. So let's clean. I think I'm even going to play something on here. Welcome back to now my cozier corner than it was previously, where it was nice and messy. I have the fire going. I turned that down because I want to talk to you about something that I got. I also like having my cup of tea here because sometimes when you're just feeling a little stuck as to what to draw, you can draw your mug of coffee or hot cocoa or tea or whatever, and it still feels like appropriate for being wintertime. But I wanted to talk to you about a gift that was sent to me by Kraft Geek. So let me grab it. Kraft Geek sent this to me, and they saw that I have a small studio space, that I like going in plein air painting, and so they asked if they could send this to me and I get to use it and play with it and share it with you all. So this is a really cool easel. I have a couple other easels, but this one is so compact. Like, I really like that. It's going to fit perfectly in my little corner. As you all know, I have very limited space as to where I can store things, so I love that this one is so tiny. So I just wanted to set it up and show it to you on my desk. Voila, this is what it looks like just on the desk. It has these little pieces that come out so you can set your canvas or your drawing board or something, you know, so that you can draw if you like drawing with something sitting up. I recently had somebody comment when I was reorganizing my desk that they were like, you have like hardly any space, like where do you draw and paint? Well, I do draw and paint much smaller. I have a smaller desk for my little studio, so I'm just used to it. But I like that this easel is pretty compact, especially if I want to do something on my desk. And then these also extend so that I can take it outdoors, because I have been itching. I was talking to an art friend recently to paint larger. So I don't have the space to necessarily paint larger, but if I took this outdoors when it's warmer, not right now. I don't like going out into the cold and just standing or sitting there. I usually paint just in the car or something, or do quick things. I like hiking and snowshoeing and stuff during the winter, so I don't think I'll use it during the winter, but spring is coming up in like 2+ months and it'll start getting warmer, so very excited for that. So I just grabbed a canvas that I had painted last year, and it barely fits on here. I believe this is like a 12-inch, so it needs to be larger than a 12-inch. If you're going to put something on it, you could do that as well. But also if you have like a drawing board or something, I don't have a actual drawing board. I have this palette. You could also put your palette on there, tape up your paper or something, which I think is pretty cool, because sometimes when I lay things flat, I'm hunkered over and like drawing, so maybe this would be better for my spine and my neck. But I will put a link in the description if you want to go check that out. It's on their site, it's on Amazon, it's on Blick. If you have a Blick near you, you could probably pop in and see it as well. But I'll put all that information down below for you. And if that's something you're looking for in the new year, that might be a good option for you. But I'm going to test it out more here on my desk and throughout the year. So I'll come back with more updates as the year goes on. But I think it's pretty cool. My favorite feature is that it's collapsible and tiny. As you know, I have a small space, so I'm very excited to just store it in a nice tiny space. I appreciate all of you being here on this journey with me. I started this channel in 2023, so it's 2025 now. I'm coming up on my 2 years of YouTube. I have enjoyed this so much. I'm excited for what the year's gonna bring. It's gonna be bigger ideas, more Salka art sling drops along with all my other Salka products. Stay tuned for that. You can also sign up for my newsletter, which I'll link down below if you want to be the first to know of those things. And I usually open it up to my newsletter subscribers before I open it up to the public. So nice, just a nice little perk. I love hearing from you all when you comment on my videos, or you DM me on Instagram or something, or even email me. It's been a wonderful art community that we have here, and I'm very excited to continue to chat with you all. And fun thing, I am hoping to maybe meet some of you this year. So stay tuned for that as well. I think it's going to be a wonderful idea. I'm putting it together right now, and I'll tell you more details when I can. But until then, I hope you stay cozy, stay creative, and that you liked this nice, easy little video to ease into the new year. So I will see you on the next one.